When Lucas arrived abroad from South America, it was a land of potential, but also one of immense challenges. Far from his homeland, he took on grueling, low-paying jobs to make ends meet. He lived in a cramped one-room apartment, saving every penny with a singular goal: to bring his wife, Maria, to join him. Years of persistent work and sacrifice finally paid off. Maria arrived, and together they began building a modest life. Lucas's joy doubled when they had their first child, followed by another. By the time Maria was expecting their third, Lucas felt the weight of the world on his shoulders, but his determination to provide for his family never wavered. Lucas began feeling the first signs of illness in his late 40s. Persistent pain in his bones turned into days of exhaustion and nights of sleeplessness. After months of ignoring the symptoms, Lucas finally sought medical help and was diagnosed with Paget's disease. The doctor explained it was a chronic condition that weakened his bones and would worsen over time. "Your body needs rest," the doctor said. "If you continue at this pace, you'll deteriorate faster." But rest was a luxury Lucas couldn't afford. As the breadwinner, with Maria staying home to care for the children, he chose to hide his illness. Scheduled for occasional bed rest, he pretended to leave for work, finding secluded places to rest before returning home as though nothing was wrong. However, the cracks in their finances began to show. Bills piled up, groceries grew scarce, and Maria, unaware of the true cause, grew frustrated. "You're not working hard enough, Lucas," she said one evening. "Why are you letting us struggle like this?" Lucas absorbed the blame, his silence a shield to protect his family from the truth. Even as the pain worsened, he smiled through family dinners and played with his children, determined to maintain the illusion of normalcy. The disease advanced rapidly. One day, Lucas experienced sudden hearing loss. Alarmed, he returned to his doctor, who delivered more grim news. His condition was accelerating. "Lucas," the doctor began hesitantly, "there's another option. It's not for everyone, but it could end your suffering: medically assisted suicide." The words struck Lucas like a hammer. He left the clinic in a fog, unable to process the suggestion. The idea of leaving his family shattered him, but the temptation to escape his pain lingered in the back of his mind. Unable to bear the burden alone any longer, Lucas confided in Felipe, his oldest and only friend, who is also from South America. Felipe had been his confidant since the early days of his arrival, a man of deep empathy and unshakable loyalty. They met in Felipe's modest home, and over cups of strong coffee, Lucas revealed everything: his illness, his family's struggles, and the doctor's horrifying proposal. Felipe listened intently, his face lined with sorrow. "Lucas, you've carried this alone for too long. You need to tell Maria." "I can't, Felipe," Lucas said, his voice breaking. "It would destroy her." "And what happens if you collapse one day and they never knew why?" Felipe countered gently. "Let them help you, my friend. Listen, love isn't just about caring for others. It's also about allowing them to stand and care for you." Lucas resisted for years, but the disease eventually left him paralyzed and bedridden. With no choice but to stop working, the truth finally came out. Maria was devastated, but she also rallied around him, taking on odd jobs to support the family. Felipe remained a constant presence, offering his unwavering support. Lucas was admitted to Glen Olms Memorial Hospital as his condition worsened. Surrounded by his family and Felipe, he spent his final days sharing stories, expressing his love, and ensuring his children understood the importance of resilience and sacrifice. On a quiet evening, with Maria holding his hand and Felipe by his side, Lucas took his last breath. Tears flowed freely, but his family found solace in knowing he was finally free of pain. In the weeks that followed, Maria discovered that Lucas had left behind a significant life insurance policy. The money was enough to secure the family's future, a final act of love from a man who had given everything for those he cared about. Maria used the funds to ensure her children had the education and opportunities Lucas had always dreamed of for them. Though their hearts ached with his absence, his family honored his memory by living with the same determination and selflessness that had defined his life. Lucas's story became a testament to the quiet strength of a man who bore unimaginable burdens to protect the people he loved, and whose love and sacrifice endured far beyond his final breath. This story may be grim, but it echoes an essential characteristic of human nature. If you found it thought-provoking, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe for more compelling content.